Welcome again, you all. It's Wall Street King. So today it's our daily recap, and we will start by going through our weekly recap that was done yesterday on gold USD. I couldn't post the Euro USD and Nasdaq because I had a lot of tight schedule yesterday. So that being said, so on the chart is yesterday's analysis. So we're looking at the trade going up here. I mentioned that we don't have to be biased, so we can take a very nice trade. And we looked at the possibility of the trade coming down here. Mind you, this is a recorded video from yesterday, so just to keep you up to date with our discussion yesterday. So we looked at the possibility of touching down this line, and finally we looked at the possibility of coming down here. So here this area was the last part, and I said I made something very important. I made a statement that you need to always watch out for a retest. You need to observe, okay, watch out for a retest before taking any trade. So that being said, we jump into the trade. So we move over to this chart. This is today's chart, and these lines are the exact line from yesterday. Aside that, okay, I took off the arrows I drew so that I could have a clear view of the chart. So this area, this was where the chart was yesterday. So okay, so now the question is, which trade did I take? Okay, so when the market came down here and came up here, so what I did was wait. I did wait for the market to come up. Okay, that's a retest. I did wait. So when the market did a retest and came back down, then I would have taken this trade, But honestly speaking, I I wanted to take an uptrend. I was so bullish on an uptrend, so I am always waiting for the market to come to my expectation. I don't rather like, but this was a very good trend though. I called it out in my signal group. Okay, I called this out. But for the course of this video and for the course of my real trading accounts, I take A plus trade. But this is a good trade, but it's a very short one anyway. So my main target was this point because I knew this area was very valid. Okay, so when it got here, and went back here, I knew this area was valid and I waited for a retest. So the retest came back here. That was when I took this trade. Yeah, just like the one you see on the screen right now. I'll display my chart when I took this trade. So this was when I entered the trade. So I waited. This was a long time. Okay, this is an hour 1 minute candle. It rallied up all to this point. Okay, and if you check from our yesterday's call outs, this was our area. This was the area we said it's gonna come to. Okay, so I'm very bullish on this trade. So as I said, to make a very perfect analysis, you don't have to be biased. You have to just know what you want. Okay, go for the long run. Okay, if you had seen the arrows I drew yesterday, the arrows were very long, like what it simplified. I'm not like telling you, you're financial advisor. I'm not like telling you, you see my weekly charts, you see a long arrow, you rush to take these trades, and you come to me and tell me, no. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that when you analyze, you need to analyze looking at the bigger picture. That's what I try to do. So when you analyze looking at the bigger picture, it's easy to make money. But when your analysis is very low, like when you're looking at this point to this point, it's so low. Okay, you're looking at this point to this point, it's so low. So I look at the bigger picture. So when it came down here, I knew it was going to go up. What I did was I rallied up from here to here. I know that this area was difficult, but when it passed here, I waited for a retest and I kept my stop loss here because I knew this area, it might come down, but I was so bullish on it though. I took 3 trades. I kept one stop loss here, one. Then the remaining two, I let it run. So when it broke here, that's why I told you about a reversal and a breakout, right? This is a reversal and this is a breakout because it found it difficult to break here. It came down all this way, but when it broke here, I knew it was headed somewhere. Then it still broke here, this line that it turned from yesterday. It broke here as well. Then you see, so when it broke here and broke here, I didn't bother taking some profit. All I did was put my stop loss here. Then it came down here, and but it was a very very clean one. It was a good trade. So I'm gonna do a video on for the newbies, teaching you how to use TradeView, and also that you can always make a very very nice trades. So then what are we looking at tomorrow? I don't have to color my trade here tomorrow, but tomorrow is gonna be a tough one because it already played out. So what we are gonna do to make it easy is, since it's day, we'll go to the 4 hours time frame. Okay, so you see it's our all-time high. All right, so and this was where the market play around today, played around this area. So uh, what we're expecting, okay, okay, all right, this area, it came down from this area, a strong rejection all the way here. This place is so strong. You can see all the way down and it couldn't pass here. That's why I was so bullish on this area. Okay. And it rallied all the way up, still came all the way down and couldn't pass this area. So what I have to say is, tomorrow, today, few hours, if it gets here, it's gonna come down a little bit to go up. Okay. I can't be 100% sure where it's coming down, so I have to watch the trade. If it gets to break here, if it gets, I don't know if you understand my language, so if it gets to break here, it's gonna get here. But if it still needs to come down to gain momentum, it might retest here and here. Or it might retest here, still go up, still come down, still go up. It's just like a bigger picture I'm trying to paint here. But in order to be on the safe side on this trade, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna take two trades tomorrow. One, if one comes out first, a reversal here or a breakthrough here. So, and when it breaks through here, I don't have, not like when I see a candlestick pop up here, I'm gonna take, no, I'm gonna wait for a retest. And when the retest comes, I will see what's about to do, whether it's about to continue on an uptrend or whether it's reversing. And when it's reversing, I know it's gonna come all the way down here, probably. Okay, I'm not the market. As you could see yesterday, I didn't have a bias. I didn't tell you, even if I was like pretty sure it was gonna buy, but I can't say this market must buy. That's one way to lose your money, by being too biased with the market, man. That's the gospel truth. I'm just trying to be honest with you. I don't know, for other people, they could be biased. They could have that kind of um, strong will and be biased about the trade and still, But I try to play safe, and that's watching the market. Know what I'm expecting, and I watch the market. Tomorrow, thank God is close to this area. This area. So this area, I'm neither looking for a reversal nor a breakthrough. So when I see a reversal or when it breaks through, I wait for a retest. I want a retest, then I'll take the trade. Then I hope it comes down, probably. So let's see something. Let's see something very quick. Let me show you something real quick. So we know what's gonna happen. Okay, Fibonacci retracement. Okay, this was where it was at. Okay, I'll mark this area just for reference tomorrow. I'll make it a little bit fence. So, okay, this area. Then let me see again. This area. Alright. You know the reason why I marked out this area? I talked about the Fibonacci. It's a great tool. If the market gets to this area and it wants to reverse to go up, it's gonna touch down this area. It's like golden, you know, golden. What do I call it? They call it golden circle or something. All right, so it's gonna touch down this area. So if I'm expecting a reversal from here, I should be expecting to put my break even or take my profit or be ready close to this place or around this place. The reason why I said I should wait to take my profit is that I'm not 100% sure it's going to break down here. Okay, but I'm going to set my break even here. But when it comes here, hallelujah, and breaks down, it's going down. But when it reverses, I'm pretty sure it's neither going to touch down here, come down again, or break through. So I'm always waiting for the market, following the market slow and steady. I'm not trying to predict against the market or, you know. So that being said, I'll keep dropping weekly and daily analysis. And if you would like to know more about trading or learn to trade, feel free to send me a message, send me a DM. My Instagram will be seen on the screen. So have a good day and God bless you.